Hey everyone, welcome back. So, over the last little bit, I've been doing some more work on a few projects, and this here's a little bit of follow up on what I've been doing. So, first thing I'd like to say is that I finally got a proper display case that I'm going to be putting stuff in. As for now, I have some of my current builds. It's a little bit hard to see. There's some, then here's some other stuff that I've got. Then the bottom will pretty much be for boxes at the moment, but might change it up. Might get another layer down there. So there's that. And then, mentioned a few weeks ago, I was working on the Camaro and was missing a few parts. Well, ended up getting the car fully built. So, turned out quite nicely. Didn't realize when I was putting on the decals that it's supposed to go alongside with the body line, so on this side it's raised up quite a lot, as opposed to this side, as it's just narrow, which kind of unfortunate about that, but it's whatever. Then detailed the interior, a little bit hard to tell, but ended up doing some wood grain accessory trim. Not sure if you can see that, but got it all done. One thing I didn't realize until I was done was with the exhaust, the headers don't line up properly with the exhaust pipe itself, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's whatever. And got the underhood details. It was quite a struggle to get the front end to sit even, and so it didn't sit sideways. So, a little bit of working with it and ended up getting everything to fit. Turned out quite nicely. So yeah, there's that. And now, then there's also the 97 Firebird. That I'm still working on, but have to get a few more things done before I'm ready to show that on video. And now, my main project has been working on this Escalade. And so far, I've been doing a little bit of some updates on the social medias. And starting off with the paint job, I wanted to use, from the expedition kit, wanted to use the police parts as mentioned. And this is what I've came up with so far, which I think looks pretty good. The decals are just basic stickers, but with this I had to trim it out to go along with the door handles for the accentuating details. So, ended up having to cut up the decal and then carefully put it back together, which it's not the best job ever, but for what it is, it's not bad. Then have the other stickers on the back. This one here, I'm probably going to try and peel off to realign, but for now it's staying like that. Then on the other side, still need to get the work done. I still have a few of the other parts still in paint, so those aren't on it. Then on the front, kind of forgetting to mask off, end up creating this V slant, which in my opinion looks pretty good. So I'm quite pleased with that. Then, of course, have the light bar, roof rack, the antenna. I do have another antenna that's going on, but I just need to figure out how to get that properly on. Then with the lift gate, something I did not foresee was for the antenna. Kind of gets into the way of the tailgate, but I'm gonna maybe try relocate that later. So going to keep this opening, so have this being able to be opened up. Then have the top all chromed out. So then of course went for the custom grille with the Cadillac badging. And then interior went for the two-tone, for a split-tone chrome and blue. I'm probably going to detail it up for the center console, so it contrasts with the blue. Then have the silver on the back. And then with that, going to be having speaker system in the back, as so. Then with the seats, they are painted the dark blue, the bluish purple. And then on take some my silver, going to brush up on the detail in the middle, just to give an extra tone. Then have those sitting in. Have it sitting in like so. And then similar with the door panels, got these all painted up as well in matching blue. Same here on the other side. So there's those. And now, then on the other side, did some chrome work to add some detail to the chassis. And figure might as well do it when this is off the chassis instead of trying to get it in the details later. Didn't bother with painting the top, as you're not going to see that. So there's that. Yeah, so then also you got some of the accessories, like here with the rear wiper. That here is I painted silver to match with the center of the vehicle. And then also working with the interior, I've been taking these barrier bars from the Expedition kit, and also got second one here. Let me just get the masking tape off. Okay, there. So ended up with this, cutting out the middle, since on here with the center console, might be a little bit hard to capture, but there's the climate control and other accessories on that. And I figured, and then this here, then the barrier on this, it would have came to here and then blocked those. So then I figured might as well move this back, bring this back, cut out the middle if that's going to have to be trimmed out anyways. So have that in. Then so you can have the seats in. But then this does mean for the front seats that will end up having to move the seats up forward, which is okay, but a little bit unfortunate, but can't have everything. Yeah, so then I've got the chassis here, which I also painted the blue, and then went over with the drivetrain stuff and painted it silver. Then going to detail up the spare tire. Then, so then going to have, and then with the front control arm and the suspension, that'll go in. That'll go in like so. Of course, as said, we'll detail this up, as well as the front drive shaft and transfer case, and most likely the frame itself. And then have the top. The top was painted chrome for the side steps. So then you have the slight layer of blue in the middle. Then the chrome rear bumper. And then with this, to match off with the body, have a little splosh of blue in the corner. Then going to detail up the trailer hitch. So yeah, there's that. And then, like all police cars, you gotta have the bull bar, which I end up doing in the chrome instead of blue. So that's going to end up going on like so. It's kind of undersized for what the vehicle is, but it's the best I got. Then, yeah, and then something else I'm not entirely sure about is, as said, I'm going to be having, I have the speaker system in, and because of that, when I have the seats in, that's right behind them, and I kind of want to use, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the back panel, because with the Explorer kit, which I'm going to show soon, is this here's going to would be sitting like this around the back. So you'd only have access from here, but realistically you don't want to have people having access from the back side. Then flipping it around leaves this big open spot, but because the windows are tinted and you have the seats in place, you're not going to notice that. But with the barrier, that does mean the speaker system will have to be moved forward, which is okay, but then again, this here has duffel bags and the chests, so that's mostly blocked by this. And then while you have the tailgate open, but realistically you have no real way to access it. And then with this, I already cut it up, so I can't have the rear divider. So if anything, probably just going to leave it open. Pretty much just going to leave this open for now. And then one last few things about this is, for the wheels, this kit here came with two different types of wheels. The six double spokes, and the 100-spoke lace wheels. In which with these, I've decided to go with these. But I was experimenting, and then with one of the chrome ones, end up trying to see if I can go for some copper gold. But the more I think of it, I'm just going to get the marker off of this and just re-chrome it, make it nice and shiny. So then have it sit something like this. Here it is. So have it sit something like that. And of course, it's going to be lowered. So there's that for the Cadillac. Now, after I get Now, when I get this done, I'm going to start work on, going to start with the Expedition, which I got a much smaller box. So, pretty much got everything ready for that. Then, with the Cadillac kit, comes with the side stripes. And there's one that doesn't have anything on it. And with that, might try that. Might try the striping on the Ford, as I tried it on the Escalade, and it's very faint. Probably not going to be able to tell. So it's just an experiment. So probably just going to put the matching decal on the other side and just leave it. Then something else is that, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to be, hopefully soon, I'd really like to start building the Ford 78 F350, and then have that be built into the 6x6 that I've wanted for a while. Then, hopefully, I can get to the F50 Barchetta, because that's been sitting there for a while. And then, who knows, might start up on some other projects. Yeah, so that'll be it for this video. So, I'll definitely be working on some more stuff. Then, maybe next weekend or weekend after, going to showcase what's been going on again. And see you next time.